up? I know it's been a while, and now I'm doing this review of Captain America. Captain America. What can I say about this movie? Well, hold on. As you all know, of course, I'm in school and I'm almost graduating next year. So, doing a lot of stuff takes a lot of time, so much homework and everything. It's almost like I have a life. Put it that way. Now, Captain America. What can I say about Captain America? Captain America is my favorite superhero. And the movie, I wanted to give this movie another chance. Well, give it a chance. Because I saw the review by the Nostalgia Critic. And he said it sucked. But I wanted to give it a chance. Because I was bored, you know. And plus, it's Marvel. Now, Captain America. This movie, it's not horrible or bad. It's A-okay. It's okay. For a movie that old, even though it looks old, very older than, you know. Now, the plot. First off, the story starts out pretty good. At least, in my honest opinion. It has a story where Steve Rogers gets chosen to fight, but he was too skinny, so they make him more brolic. Then they send him to World War, which I have no idea why they missed that out. There are things they missed out. Captain America is supposed to fight in World War, right? But he was by himself fighting in World War. I'm not even sure if that's even World War. And they didn't give him that shield, that Triforce looking shield. They didn't give it to him. They just gave him that regular shield. By himself, literally, for like a short period of time in the movie. And what else? And then he reaches up to Red Skull, and oh my god, let me tell you, this Captain America is not so good. Red Skull kicks his ass. Like, Red Skull is as good as Captain America. You know what? Red Skull is pretty good in this movie. Johann Schmidt. And so, and then Captain America gets on ice, even though he's supposed to fall on a lake, which I think is the actual story where he falls on a lake instead of snow. In this movie, he fell on snow instead of a lake. And then he got thawed out when he got found by these random people in Alaska, when it's actually Nick Fury or someone from the Avenger Corporation to thaw him out. Because then, after that, he's supposed to join the Avengers. But there was no Nick Fury. There was no Nick Fury. It was a fail. And, what else? How would you do that? How can you do that? You thaw yourself out somehow, and then you just walk off like nothing happened. I expected a little bit more from Captain America. And yes, they got him pretty good. The costume looks exactly like it. They gave him his superhuman powers, where he was doing aerials and the flips and all that. They gave him the shield, pretty good. I just needed to be a little bit bigger. Just a little bit bigger. What else? But yeah, by the way, that shield looks like it's plastic. It just looks fake, to be, in my opinion. I don't know why I'm saying this, but it just does, it looks a little fake. Steve Rogers, the guy who played Steve, he was also pretty good. But I would love to see a live-action movie of the James Buchanan Barnes, Bucky Barnes, you know, the heroic age, and so on. Now, back to the movie. After Captain America is discovered, he's a dick in this movie. He becomes a dick. He finds, a journalist encounters him, and then he lies to him about being sick. and just takes his car and just leaves the journalist by himself while he's driving his car. Why would you do that, Captain America? Talk about Captain Douchebag. And then he does it again, but with some girl. And, what else? He tries to get back at Red Skull, Johann Schmidt. And so, then it goes like this. Johann, known as the Red Skull, has the president. And you know what? I like this president. President Kimball. He's like the only president who's actually tough. Really good. And then, like, seriously, I have a question. There's so many different plots, and there may be some subplots, but seriously, for a live-action superhero movie, Captain America first has to go to fight in World War, and then fight Red Skull, and now you have to deal with the president? Seriously, when does Captain America have to deal with the president? Because I don't remember that from any comic I've read. Or the first comic. I haven't finished that one, because I read that like a few months ago, but I just reached up to the part where he got brolic. Did I say that I wanted him to be a little bit more brolic? I don't know. What else? Then, you know, and then the last half of this movie, the Red Skull just fails. He doesn't have his Red Skull anymore. He has just a normal human face. And of course he kicks Captain America's ass again. And there was this one certain part where Steve and this girl that he found, she sees something, and then she gives him a kiss. She gives Steve a kiss right here, like that, like, and then you just ask yourself, where did that come from? I was asking myself that. Where did that come from? I don't know. It just came from out of nowhere. And then this goes up to the point where Red Skull just fails. Captain America throws his shield at Red Skull, and he just stands there like hesitating, like, hey, there's a shield coming at me. What should I do? What should I do? Ah! And then he just, I don't know, dies, survives. I don't know. And then I didn't know Red Skull actually had a daughter. And then she gets hit too, or dies. I don't know. Doesn't show. And yes, the movie does look like more came out for the 60s or 70s rather than the 90s. Because you can't compare the 80s to the 90s. You just can't. The only comparison is 90s was a little bit better than the 80s, because I didn't live in the 80s. Because I'm sure the 80s was awesome. So yeah, I just don't get this movie. After the last half of this movie where Captain America thaws him out, you won't get the plot. At least I didn't get the plot. Like, I think Red Skull wants to give the president some kind of injection or something, or kill him, as typical. Yeah, the movie just goes right there. Like, it doesn't have much, and like, seriously, Captain America doesn't really do much in this movie. Yeah, he fights and all, but he just doesn't do much. And his dialogue needed more certification to the law and justice. He didn't say sir, or yes sir, or soldier. He didn't say that. He didn't say any of that military stuff. No. So, fail to that. And they better do it in this one that's coming out next year. Chris Evans. So, I'm gonna have to give this movie a 5 out of 10. So-so, you know? Because, again, this movie's okay. It's not bad. I'll watch it again maybe sometime. So, okay. Next up, I'm gonna go see The Tourist, because it has my favorite actor, Johnny Depp. And I'm gonna review the movie once I see it. Alright, so coming up next, The Tourist. Thank you for watching this review. And for all you people who know a lot more about Captain America, please let me know what happens in the actual story. Does he fall into a lake, or does he fall into snow? Does he fight in World War? Does he actually stop a missile rather than just staying in the missile, being strapped? You know? Later.